Hi everyone. So we want to go over a review question that would help us either in homework or in an exam. The question here is to be able to choose an economically preferable approach in forest management. So is it either option one, a clear cut, or option two, a sustainable management alternative? So suppose we have 1,000 acres of land, and this we can have this question either with hardwood trees or with softwood trees. So if we have 1,000 acres of land, and for each acre, the biomass of wood or timber is 2,000 tons per acre, right? And the growth rate of the trees. So biomass is the volume of timber or the volume of the standing timber. Growth rate, we're saying we have 10 tons per acre per year. The price of timber after harvest, price of timber, say, is equal to $500 per ton. The cost, the cut cost for clay cut, the cut cost, say it's 40 per ton. And for sustainable management, sustainable manage the costs, let's say 70 per ton. So the question here is to choose, right? What is the economically preferable management option? Option between one, we are saying a clear cut. Two, we are saying an alternative sustainable management approach system. Right. So with a clear cut, we are harvesting all the timber, right? Then we sell. Then with a sustainable management, we only harvest biomass equivalent of the growth, right? And we are given that the growth rate is 10 tons per acre per year. So the first thing is for us, step one, right? We need to calculate the total biomass, right? Which is close to biomass per acre, 2,000 tons, times how many acres we have. We have 1,000 acres, right? So it means the total biomass, we have 200,000 tons, right? Then the growth rate, we're saying we have 10 tons per acre per year. So this is 2,000, 1,000. We have 1,000 acres times 10 tons. I mean, the growth rate is 10,000 tons per year. Right. Now we need to calculate the total revenue and total cost so that we get net present value for each option. Right. So for option one, which is clear cut, what is the total revenue if we harvest all the timber and sell? total revenue is equals to how much of the timber do we have? Where is the total biomass? Right, we have 200,000 tons. So we have that 200,000 tons times how much are we selling per each ton? The price of timber is 500. We are selling at $500 per ton. So it means the total revenue in this scenario is 100 million. Right. What are the total costs? Right. The total cost that we have is a clear-cut cost, right? Here, $40 per ton. So we are having 200 tons times $40 per ton for the cost. This gives us 8 million. Right. So total revenue minus total cost, right? This is the net present value because this is the first year, right? We get 92 million for option one. So with option one, our net benefits is 92 million, right? So let's go to option two, right? The alternative sustainable management system. So in this case, we are not harvesting all the timber. We are just harvesting equivalent of the additional of equivalent of the growth rate. So what is the growth rate? Right, we are getting 10,000 per year. So the total revenue, right, is 10,000 tons per year times how much are we selling the timber? $500 per ton. All right, and which means we get 5 million. Right, total cost is equal to 10,000 tons times for sustainable management approach $70 per ton. Oh, sorry, 70 per ton. And if you calculate this, we have 0.7 million, which is 700,000. 0.7 million, right? Then the total revenue minus total cost is equal to 4.3 million. So for option number two, it means for each year we get 4.3 million. This is like forever because we are sustaining this forest. It gives us this biomass every year. So this is for an extended future period. This is indefinite. So if you are getting this much, right, can we discount, because this is future flows? We want to discount this value so that we then compare with net present value from ClearCut, right? So if we need discount rate, say you are given at if interest rate is close to 4%, right? At 4%, it implies that net present value of option two is equals to 4.3 million divided by 0.04, which is interest rate. If we divide this by 0.04, we get 107.5 million, right? So at 4.7, we get 107.5 million, which is higher than the 92 million. So the economically preferred option is option two, the sustainable management approach, because we are getting NPV higher than 92 million. Right? If interest rate is say 6%, right? This will not affect the 92 because this is uh, the initial year, right? So 92 million, we still get 92 for a clear cut, and but it affects for the option 2 for because we are getting 4.3 as a stream of benefits for future years until that is indefinite. So we are saying 4 um, divided by 0.06 is the new interest rate. We get 71.7 million. Now at 6%, 71.7 million is less than 92 million. Right. So a clear cut is more preferred, is economically preferred than sustainable management approach. So you see interest rate matters, right, for us to make a decision. As interest rate increases, right, the future floors, the net present value of sustainable management approach goes down. We would prefer the clear cut approach. But as interest rates goes down, the net present value of the sustainable management approach goes up. Right. So thank you so much. If you have questions, please send me an email. We can talk and discuss more about this. This will help you to answer your homework. Take care.